Next speaker is from GROUND3D. It's Marie Claire. Yes.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. My name is Marie Claire, and I'm from GROUND3D. When you talk about the maker community, you can't leave out 3D printing. The power of 3D printing lies in the ability to produce real objects through your computer. So 3D printing is nowadays accessible for everyone. Right now, a lot of innovations are happening in the 3D world. And sometimes it's hard to keep up with the latest news. In high speed, I will tell you what is going on in the 3D print world. Last week, Britney Spears and will.i.am, they launched a new video clip with a 3D printer. They printed a head because they wanted their audience to know what 3D printing is. So it's also now for the younger generation and also for consumers a tangible thing. You can print an iPhone in the future because of the carbomorph materials, which enables 3D printed electronics. Nowadays, it's possible to print chips and sensors and touch sensitive areas from game controllers. Joshua Harker collected in the last 3 weeks more than $30,000 for his artwork. He collected the money on the site Kickstarter. 3D printing creates also new business models for artists. And here, researchers have built a 3D printer that you can use on the moon. You can use moon dust to print root objects. That is unbelievable. And maybe you have seen this, but in the last James Bond movie, they let a car explode. That was an Aston Martin DB5. But no worries, that car was 3D printed. The real one still exists. And then the gadgets. Brace Robotics made a real robot that can transform into a car. And the parts are also 3D printed. And you can design your own guitar. You can choose the size and the color. And together with an artist, in cooperation, you can print your own guitar. So, I show you the latest news. But where can you find all this information about 3D printing? Is it collected somewhere? Who knows? It's collected at GROUND3D, the online magazine about 3D printing. The latest news is, you can see it there. And like I showed you, it's a Dutch platform actually. It's about fashion, toys, gadgets, and everything you can find there about 3D printing. So, yes. GROUND3D is an independent platform and wants to bring 3D printing to the consumer by introducing it through an online magazine, where everyone can find everything there's to know about 3D printing in an easy, accessible way. On the website, you can read about 3D printing, you can watch videos, you can customize products and discover what you can do with 3D printing. Yes. For example, you can customize your own bracelet, but we've seen it already. But then you can also choose the size, the model, the color and everything. But that is just one part of the GROUND3D online magazine. That's the online part as well. But we want to introduce 3D printing to the consumer. Before it was always business to business, and now we want to tell the consumer about 3D printing. And most of the consumers and people on the street, they don't know what it is and they can't imagine. On this platform you can find it and it will be more touchable. But that was the online website. It's Grounded. But besides, we organize meetups. And through our offline expo, people can see, feel, and experience 3D printing firsthand by making and customizing 3D printed objects. It's important to know that we act and communicate local, but think global. We know what's happening in the 3D print landscape and provide that information, but we work local. We organize meetups in different Dutch cities where we invite people who are familiar with 3D printing to talk about their experience and their knowledge about 3D printing. We focus on different subjects like safety, innovation, new business models, and new professions. We make it possible to introduce 3D printing to the consumer and let them really interact with the 3D printers and the software and show them the possibilities. Another part of Grounded are expos, where we introduce to consumers the 3D printing in real life. The first one is planned to open in January in Amsterdam. It will be on a location where everybody can pass by easily and walk in. They can touch and feel real printers, customize products, print and play with the software. In a playful way, people become aware of the power of self-making and customizing. Our most important goal is that everybody will see what 3D printing can do, and more important, what people can do themselves. This is the website, Grounded. Thanks. Oh, and I'm in the team with Jannes and Richard and Milad, and Anoush is not here.